Ooh, day 6 in the New York versus Trump trial, and it is hot. It could prove pivotal for the former president today. The judge appeared to suggest Trump violated his gag order, but reserved a decision for a later time. Oh, let's dig into the details with our own Eric Shawn, live outside the courthouse, where the prosecution's first witness has resumed his testimony. But Eric, catch us up on the gag order part first, can you?
Yeah. The former president, moments after the gag order hearing ended, Harris, he said, quote, "I am not allowed to defend myself. This is a kangaroo court." The former president attacking Judge Juan Merchan in his comments, but as you said, Judge Merchan has reserved his decision on whether or not to cite Mr. Trump for the 11 now examples of contempt of court that prosecutors want to cite the former president with. And it was a pretty heated day inside court. That's when prosecutors detailed Mr. Trump's Truth Social and campaign website postings and Mr. Trump's after-court comments, accusing the former president of willfully violating the judge's gag order, calling his attacks, quote, a real threat. But Todd Blanche, Trump's lawyer, countered by saying his client was only responding to attacks on him, attacks from Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels. But at one point the judge said, quote, "Mr. Blanche, you are losing credibility with the court." Prosecutors cited 10 examples, but added this Trump remark that he made about Michael Cohen yesterday as number 11.
He is a lawyer, or was a lawyer, and also the things he got in trouble for were things that had nothing to do with me. He got in trouble, he went to jail. This had nothing to do with me.
Well, Michael Cohen responded to that this morning, telling Fox News in part, quote, "Truth will prevail over Donald and his acolytes' incessant lying and denigration of me in the court hallways or in his untruth social platform. Regardless," he said, "no one is above the law." Testimony then resumed with David Pecker back on the stand. The former publisher of the National Enquirer is expected to detail the scheme to hide Trump's alleged affairs from the public during the 2016 presidential campaign. Just a few moments ago on the stand, David Pecker talked about his friendship with Michael Cohen that goes back about 17 years. He said he first met Mr. Cohen at Trump's office in 2007 and says that he was told that any information that he had, any negative information or whatever stories he heard about Donald Trump, that he had to go through Michael Cohen for that, and that will then lead into the prosecutors trying to set up the fact that it was Mr. Pecker, Michael Cohen, and the former president who conspired together, according to prosecutors, to try and hide the alleged affairs during the 2016 presidential campaign. Harris, back to you.
Whew, that is a heavy road ahead for the prosecutors, I would think, because, I mean, they have, like, professional liars with Michael Cohen. I mean, he did time for it. He was convicted, and well, David Pecker has been shown to have some conflict in what he says.
That is one thing that the defense will certainly raise, that Mr. Cohen was convicted and served some time for
lying,
campaign violations, for lying to Congress and to tax evasion. So this will all be brought up. It's going to be some fireworks at this trial, but Michael Cohen says he is telling the truth.
Okay. Eric Shawn always tells the truth. He's my favorite. Thank you.